realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one that you had envisioned for yourself. But time marches on. You've got to figure this stuff out. And I say that as someone who thought I had it all figured out, and then I went on a medication last year that just wiped out my health. It's been so crazy, the aftermath and trying to rebuild. But the good news is I've done it before, so I know I can do it again. Um, I like to talk about pretty lighthearted stuff on Fridays, but I wasn't really in a lighthearted mood. So I'm like, you know what? I couldn't come up with anything new. I'll be real honest. Everything I really feel like talking about super deep, but I don't want to do that right now. So we're going to revisit one of my very favorite topics, which is tequila. I am a tequila girl. Um, when I was doing autoimmune paleo eating a few years ago, no alcohol at all. It's really strict. Anything inflammatory is out of your diet. I couldn't, it would be a lot easier to tell you what I could have. I could have meats, fruits, vegetables, healthy fats. That's about it. No dairy, no eggs, no soy, no gluten, no grains, no nothing. Um, okay, it wasn't quite that bad, but no alcohol. Well, I went to my doctor one day and I said, "Well, what about tequila?" And she's like, "Are you serious?" I have a very good relationship, by the way, with my doctor, an excellent relationship with my doctor. But she's like, "Are you serious right now with all your inflammation?" And I said, "Well, hear me out." And I went through this list that I'm about to share with you. And she actually stopped. This is why I love her so much. Anything I bring to her, no matter how outlandish, she will consider it. And she'll explain to me, yes, I support this because, or no, I don't because. And she looked at me for a minute and she started to laugh. And she said, honestly, I can't argue with that. Just keep it in moderation. So let's talk about some of the health benefits of tequila. This information, by the way, is from independent.co.uk. Number one, tequila is actually good for your bone health. Isn't that crazy? But research in Mexico found that compounds in the agave plant, which good tequila is made from, they help your body absorb calcium and magnesium. Well, obviously, that's very important to your bone health. Number two, tequila is not going to kill your eating plant. Look, I even got my doctor to agree it wasn't a bad choice for autoimmune paleo, but there's only 70 calories in a shot of tequila. A glass of wine's 120 plus, and a beer is 150 calories plus. So you could almost have two shots of tequila for what a beer would cost you calorie wise. Number three, I think this is really interesting. It's actually good for your digestion. Isn't that wild? But there's a compound in the agave plant called inulin, and inulin helps promote a healthy gut biome. I love the ubiquitous they say that a shot before dinner is going to boost your metabolism, and a shot after dinner is going to help you with digestion. I did this. I like to talk about this every so often just because I do think it's kind of an interesting and fun topic. Um, but one of my friends, one of my Twitter girls started actually doing this, and her husband was like, "What the hell are you doing with the tequila shots?" Well, this girl online. But anyway, point number four, it can actually help with weight loss. What? Not just because of the low calorie thing. It's also gluten free, by the way. But the sugars in the agave plant, agavins, they can't be broken down. They act like a dietary fiber, and they help you feel full for longer. Longers? No, longer. So what are the rules? There's always some rules, right? First of all, moderation is always going to be the key when you're talking about alcohol. Second, be a snob, be a purist. You want 100% pure agave, accept no substitutes. Um, you always want to go with silver. Silver is best because colored liqueurs tend to have a compound in them called, I'm going to say this wrong. Where the heck is it on my notes? Um, congeners. I don't think I said that wrong, but congeners, which you find in a lot of colored liqueurs, are linked to hangovers. So you want to go with the good stuff. Go silver, pure agave, skip all the soda and the mixes. All that does is add all kinds of fake, nasty crap and a lot of, I mean, tablespoons worth of sugar to your tequila. And frankly, and I used to think, long ago. When I first heard someone mention sipping tequila, I was like, get the hell out of here. There is no such a thing. But there is. Tequila can be quite good if you, I mean, it's a little bit of an investment. Um, but if you follow these rules, you'll get a pretty good bottle of tequila. And a good bottle of tequila, and I know if you've never had good tequila, you're gonna be like, lady, you're out of your damn mind. But a good tequila will stand on its own just fine. That is all the information I have for you today. Happy Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will be back Monday at 11 o'clock Alaska time. And remember, if you choose to indulge in some tequila this weekend, keep it in moderation. And for the love of sanity, don't drink and drive because that just makes you a